you have, as we're doing this, we are one day before the release of Mardaani 3.
Yes.
And when
I'm so nervous.
you should not.
Suddenly I was really happy talking about other things.
Okay, let's not talk
And the
about
minute
it.
you said Mardaani 3, I was like, release hai kal.
Okay, should we talk about it or not?
Of course we should.
So, when I saw the first Mardani, it was like, wow, this is nice because we actually have a female cop acting like a male cop in the sense that the gestures, the mannerisms, none of them were they were all like a masala film hero. You know, that tagada, that kind of a personality, as opposed to somehow when women are placed as policemen, there's a certain, there's still a kind of a, they don't fight, they don't, there's certain,
Of course they do.
no, when women are in the movies.
Movies. Okay.
Yeah. There's a certain stereotype that comes with them, right? They wear cop suit and all that khaki. But Mardani is one, like, I love the title itself because it's almost like you're expressing that inner
Bravery.
So, what was that like?
See, for me, I think it was very important to see what the women in uniform are doing for us. कढ़ाई वढ़ाई धो रहे शायद अंदर क्या कर रहे पता नहीं बर्तन बर्तन कढ़ाई वढ़ाई क्या खाना वाना बना रहे क्या
This is what you have to block out when you're acting.
No, I can, but it's disturbing for the camera and for the sound. Now I can go on, but I really like to know बर्तन में धो क्या रहे हैं बिरयानी थी अंदर क्या था Getting back to Shivani Shivaji Roy, reporting. Okay. So, I think bravery doesn't have a gender. Okay. And it's not strictly only for men. Women are much braver. They're more courageous. And it's a proof because we actually give birth to men. So, obviously, we are brave. But more than anything, I think it was important for the world to see how women in uniform are. You know, because I researched them, I spoke to so many officers, I spoke to so many cops, different designations, and what I understood is that they have the same life, they deal with the same crimes that the men are. They are solving cases probably better, and that's not me saying, that is actually coming from people who are police officers, and they tell me that, you know, Rani, our female officers are probably much better in the way they handle crime, the way they crack cases. So for me, it was very inspiring to know about that. And I think after Mardaani 1, there have been so many producers who were inspired, writers who were inspired to write about female cops. And today we have so many who have been inspired by Mardaani, and I feel so happy that people world over are getting to know what women in uniform are doing. And the biggest example is a Republic Day. You see all the women who were leading. So I think it's beautiful to actually understand that it's a myth that it's a male-dominated profession. It isn't. The truth is that there are in the police force, you are known by your designation. If you are a man constable, you will salute your senior officer. It's not about a man and woman thing. It is about your merit. It is about what designation you've been given. Are you an inspector? Are you an SHO? Are you a SP? Are you a SSP? Are you a DIG? Also, Mumbai has the Director General of Police who's a woman. Yeah. So I think the khaki uniform or any uniform that are in the service of the country, they are brave. And Mardaani stands, Shivani Shivaji Roy stands for those brave women who are protecting us day in and day out.
What kind of, every role requires some kind of thought, process, research. What special thing did Shivani Shivaji Roy require? Apart from the...
me, I think personally, as I've always said in all my interviews, Mardaani was born because of the anger that we probably felt during the Nirbhaya case. And from 2012 to 2026, the conversations are the same. We are still talking about women's safety. We're still talking about the crimes which have only increased against girls and women, also now children. So it's very important to make people aware of what the dangers are, what environment you're in, what are the dangers lurking in the next street that you're walking in. You have to be aware. There's no longer a safe place, and it's not only India I'm talking about world over. There is a conversation about women's safety everywhere.
Right.
The positives that have happened from, say, to 2014, which is from the time Mardaani released, that there have been many more squads that have been introduced, many more helplines introduced from the uh, police that are for the safety of women. But again, how do you make those helplines reach every woman? Are they aware of those helplines? So the awareness is very important. It's important to be aware. If you're going to a bar, are you going to drink a drink that somebody has spiked, or are you going to be careful about taking a drink which is sealed? Just little things like that. If you are going, probably traveling, you carry pepper spray, you carry things that can protect you. Also, the kind of crimes that are happening to children in their own homes. There are people getting abducted from outside their homes. So today, there is so much happening around us that we need to be aware of these things. Only then we can protect each other. And of course, with conversations and education, we can actually make the men realize that you guys are not superior. Don't think that this is what the women need. You are not here to teach any woman any lesson, and it's also the upbringing at home. What is that boy in this house saying? Is his mother being ill-treated? Because if his mother is ill-treated at home, he believes every other woman needs to be ill-treated. So these are the things that need to change.
Right.
And the change starts from your own house. As much as we keep saying community needs to change, first the change has to happen at home. You have to start teaching your boys that pink is not a color for girls. It's also a color for boys. Simple things like that. That don't inculcate in the boy that you are stronger than the girl or your sister. It's not right. So these are the little changes that one needs to make in the upbringing of children. I'm sure Gen Z and Gen Alpha today are going to change that. And I'm just hoping that we are living in this world. Just hope that it becomes a better place for all of us.